Amir. Amir.
Uh-oh, we're echoing.
I think it might be Amir.
Yeah, he has to put his mic in.
I always want to know what that sounded like. Amir, I'm gonna need you to be quiet for a second. I'm gonna have to read a fan fiction about
Okay.
Asuna and Kirito having sexuals. So
This is I'm
if you can stay
streaming.
quiet
Alright.
as possible.
I'm streaming
That
and
would
Mitchell
be...
decided to deem my Friday streams fanfiction Friday. So I was like, whatever, Mitchell, do what you want. Mitchell, do you have one, or am I gonna...
No, I got one. I'm typing in the title right now for her.
Oh, Lord.
Shut up!
SAO, hot chocolate.
Okay, I'm sorry, Tim. I was just really getting into it.
Yeah, just like when your dad
okay.
caught you.
Okay, shut up, shut up. It still made her blush like a fucking lunatic. It made her blush so much she was certain she'd self-combust into teensy bloody pieces of fleshy confetti, littering the world with her deepest, darkest feelings of bombing innocent people with her still rapidly beating, rapidly gasping heart as it played a cute game of necrosis. That's right, she was no longer just Asuna.
You mean necrosis?
She was Kirito's wife, Asuna.
I mean necrosis.
And still being the wife of the one and only proclaimed beater of SAO, and that dual sword wielding dude in the black trench coat with the fucking insane skill, it was all she could do to remain naturally poised self. Overtly speaking, on the inside, she was dying, suffering from the most delicious, mouth-watering, spine-crumbling stabbing of her heart that just went on
What the fuck? This just got really...
incessantly. It never stopped. Every time Kirito locked eyes with her, the stabbing intensified till she could literally feel the contents of her heart gushing out like a waterfall from the cavernous encompassment of her thoracic cavity, splashing atop the ground of a fancy grade school crush cursive writing that's spelled out in bloody connotation, Miss Kirito. But thank the heavens, men were oh so oblivious to such things, especially Kirito. Sure, it added to his cuteness factor, but it could also be somewhat aggravating at times.
This thing got really deep and like depressing.
Shut up! So just for the sake of pure, pointless, brilliantly trivial revenge, Asuna decided to have a little fun in the kitchen, creating a little tasting game that would really put Kirito's manliness on the spot. She couldn't help but giggle at her cunning geniusness.
Word.
This is cunning genius, but oh, Kirito, darling, are you hungry? The words dripped from her mouth like poison-infused caramel, dark and luscious, perfectly hot and seductive.
Jeez.
Kirito stepped into the kitchen tepidly, searching the counters voraciously for some stray food to shove in his mouth. Why do I get the feeling I've done something terribly wrong? Well, no need to pretend like that, like he liked her sexy voice or anything. But maybe he was still acting all smartass with the whole, sorry, no sex, my vagina's got tampons shoved up it ordeal. That occurred a few nights ago. Shut up! She assumed that... She assumed that she made up for her bitchiness with some extra awesome lip service in bed last night, complete with her new sexy red lace lingerie. Or was she really just bad at making out? She's giving him an extra tongue, for God's sake. Jeez, I'm making something nice. Can I taste it then? No! Oh, come on, Asuna. He was gunning down with that puppy-eyed, pouty sort of look of his. The one that would make even the most callous femme fatale melt into puddle satal.
You mean femme fatale?
Oh my god, this is heaven dipped in chocolate swoonage. The tip of her lip twitch. Just go.
I feel like I should be reading this one because Mitchell doesn't know these words.
I don't. These are big words. Okay,
I can read them.
Music.
Want me to read it?
No, I got this.
Alright.
We're like 5 right now. What does that mean?
We're acting like we're 5, laughing at that because we only laugh at the sexual parts. This shit got like this one started off like really weird.
Back to continue.
God damn it, Mitchell.
She has to hear it all. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some Dr. Pepper.
Oh, look, Lila's back, Mitchell.
Okay, now we continue, Ben.
Oh, shit. Feel free. He was waiting for you, sadly.
Oh good, he had finally realized that he was never gonna win this war. I love you! If I say I love you back, does that mean you'll feed me in your underwear? The mental spoon clenched in her hand and swiftly hucked at his head. You wish. Despite her warrior level comeback of brilliance, her cheeks still thought it was okay to blush. What a pervert. Smashing the image from her head of a cockily grinning Kirito in the living room, sitting on the couch, basking lavishly in his own bombastic glory, Asuna sampled her colony concoction, taste buds rearing with excitement at her visceral adulterousness. Kirito would be all over this after tasting this. Drooling on the carpet like some kind of starved rabid caveman who just been introduced to his first porn magazine, foaming at the mouth and hurting like any good cock tease victim. God, he was so damn cute when his body couldn't decide whether to let the horny feelings override the feelings of gallant shyness, or it was just Asuna who wanted to kiss the daylights out of him.
I'm actually confused as to what's going on in this thing right now.
Let me pause my music. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is what's happening. She's made this meal that's like a what's it called? Oh, what's it called? Aphrodisiac. That will get him aroused.
So so he's not there with her, so it's just her all in her head right now.
Room. She's talking to herself.
In her, okay, I got you.
We are in the view of Asuna right now.
Yeah, okay, I get it.
Okay, yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh fuck! Oops. There we go. And that's when her foodie consciousness kicked in with an unexpected gusto. What if she were to surprise Kirito with a lustful hormone stimulating blood rushing mixture of phenethylium and cayenne? Surely such a toxically seductive combination. These words are just so hard to say in a row. Good lord, would be perfect for effortlessly transforming the hormonal receptors, fuck this, into famished jaws on the hunt for juicy, rampaging hormones that zipped through the bloodstream like comets on the brink of suicidal eruption, hardly able to contain their orgasmic hyperactivity as they spoon unsuspecting enzymes into forced cataclysmic action. Kirito would be hopelessly adorable. Perfect. Awesome.
These are very big words. This person tried to make it sound really smart. ...
I like how you're just spinning the camera though. That's nice.
Yeah, it's like it works.
Okay, Kirito, close your eyes. Okay. What? Why? Just do it, or this won't work. She peered around the corner to make sure he was actually listening to her. And don't you dare peek. Okay, I promise I won't look.
These responses are
carefully
perfect.
pressing down every step. Asuna tiptoed her way towards the couch Kirito was sitting on, setting down the pot of melted chocolate in a plate she had prepared full of freshly baked goodies. She was so ready to do this. Open your mouth, Asuna commanded curtly. A chocolate-dipped wafer propped in between her fingers, and the moment lurched.
That actually sounds pretty damn good in my opinion.
Shut up.
I want chocolate.
This isn't bad. This is just literally her feeding Kirito.
Yeah, but you know it's gonna escalate quickly.
Oh yeah. Okay. Unravel Asuna's. Oh wait, that's why. Where's my music? Okay. His eyebrows shifting about in evident calculative thought and mouth twisting to an unsatisfied frown once he came to realization that figuring out a woman's plan of action was not theoretically possible for a male such as himself. Caving into defeat, he opened his mouth, in which Asuna repeatedly placed a dribbly morsel. Okay, bite down. Obeying, Kirito bit down on the crunchy pastry, a thoughtful look spreading across his face as the flavors imbibed his tongue in their rich, edible velour. This is so good. Of course it was. I made it. Asuna continued feeding Kirito a variety of chocolate-bathed bites. So she found herself standing, straddling him for some reason. She didn't quite care to
Straddling.
nor pay heed to that. Shut up!
Sorry.
You're not the one reading here. So what's the point of feeding me my eyes closed? Because the sensors are most vulnerable when they lost one of their family members. Ah, I like it. Asuna giggled. What is now playing Gary's mod? Asuna giggled, whether for the purpose of further arousing him, or because she really did find this vulnerability sumptuously enthralling. She hadn't a clue. These fucking words, they're trying to sound smart, but they're writing a fucking fan fiction about two anime characters having sex. Fucking weird booze. Okay.
Bye, Lila, don't die.
Hot in here. Kirito mumbled in some sort of a dazed tone, his face beginning to turn a subtle rogue as the cayenne lit the ends of his facial.
Lila's leaving, Mitch. She gotta go take care. I love you, don't leave. Don't die, Lila. I'm gonna finish this Kickstart before I'm done streaming.
Jesus Christ, this is so long. Okay, we're just gonna skip this really big paragraph.
Tim, I hate you. I told you I can read it.
Do you want to read this?
Sure. I'll totally read this. Ben's reading it. Oh lord, dude, I'll fucking read it. I'll read it. I'll try to read it like really good.
Do you want me to play music?
Yeah, of course. It's not good without the music. Alright, hold on, I gotta find it.
It just says haha. I know. It says it's kind of hot in here. That's where you gotta go off of.
There it is. I found it. I just searched for it. Oh my god, how much is there? Holy shit.
Ben, there's a lot.
Oh my god.
Ben, I was just gonna read that one big paragraph that starts with lipstickily retreating from Kirito's with a wet lip.
Hold up. Yeah, I'm gonna read this. I got this. I'm gonna laugh so hard, but I got this.
No, you're not laughing at all.
Oh, I'll fucking laugh so hard. Alright, hold up. See, can I do this without laughing? That's the real question.
Probably not.
Probably not. You can't.
Ben, just do it.
Alright.
Jesus Christ, you're weak.
I am weak. That's why I can't prank call people. I laugh too hard. Alright. It's kind of hot in here, Kirito mumbled in a sort of dazed tone, his face beginning to turn a subtle rouge as the cayenne lit the ends of his facial nerves like hormonal live wires. Those are a lot of big words. Guess she'd play along with this little idea. Shall I take your shirt off for you? He didn't even need to answer. Austin was already slipping his top over his head before the phonetic nerve signal could
Ben, I have an idea.
Come on, I was about to get to reach the temporal lobe of his brain.
Fine, you go then. Never mind.
What was your idea? Go ahead.
Never mind.
What was it? What did you want? Did you want to read?
That's right.
Did you want to read like part of it and then I read the other part of it or something like that?
What?
Never mind.
I have the music going. You better go.
His tight pack of abs slightly expanding and retracting with each heated breath. There's a place. Quit. Mitchell, you wanted me to read this. If you do not let me read this, I'm just gonna go back to playing my game.
Okay, I'm sorry. Wait.
Where was I? Okay, I got it.
Let me say one more thing.
Just
okay.
hang in there, baby. You're doing great. I'm proud of you.
Thanks. They look oh so inviting. Hell, they're even making her sweat a little. I would try to read it in a girl voice, but I'd laugh too fucking hard, so I'll just read it. Open up! A sugar cookie drizzled in a light wash of chocolate went into Kirito's mouth next. That actually sounds pretty goddamn good. It's delicate from crumbling beneath his teeth and tumbling down the tone demarcations of his stomach. What the fuck does that word mean? Mischievous twinkle igniting her fiery opal orange eyes, Asuna curved her neck downwards, her tongue grazing the surface of Kirito's abs with slippery, seductive friction.
I just imagine like a giraffe neck.
A glowing glaze of saliva clinging to his sweaty, firm skin. She gave a final swip of the tongue across her own lips. You're a messy eater. Oh yeah? Well, it's your turn now. Oh, I gotta turn off this fine thing. Oh yeah, well, it's your turn now. Smoky sapphire eyes popping open, a smirk spread rapturously across his face. Close your eyes, Asuna. You forgot a comma there. You're a bad person. Wrapping her arms around his neck for added support. She did as Kirito said, her gut performing a... What? Villy ripping somersault of deliciously nervous anticipation. The feeling of vulnerability climaxed as Kirito took her top and bottoms off, leaving her antsy and tingling and with nothing better to do than try and imagine what dirty thoughts were currently frolicking through his head. God. A warm, goopy liquid is now being drizzled onto her stomach. She assumed it was the chocolate. Kirito, what are you... Her voice escalated into a shrill squeal as Kirito's tongue licked away the chocolate spread across her navel region, leaving behind a spicy feeling of nakedness as the air sucked away the wetness. She opened her eyes wide, unconcerned any longer with following the rules. She could play that game. Oh look, I think I missed a spot. I'm gonna be so pissed if any of my friends from high school come and stop in this stream. Oh god, my mind completely read that wrong. I was about to say fuck. Sticking her fingers into the bowl of chocolate, Asuna dragged them across Kirito's collarbone. A trail of chocolatey brown goodness slathered across his bare skin.
Come on.
I'll try it.
Wake up! Come on! Wake up!
Okay, jeez. She wasted no time in licking it off, purposely dragging her tongue across his collarbone with slow, sexy lethargy, determined to elicit some testosterone-cringing, heart-gasping gratification.
Who is your daddy, and what does he do?
You know what, Mitchell?
I'm sorry.
You're such a goddamn cheater. You know you love it. She scooched her crotch closer to Kirito's. Shit's getting real. Until there's hardly any airspace between the two pulsing, hormonally vibrant regions. Well, it's my turn now, so no cheating. The straps of her bra seemed to slither down her arms in carefree omniscience, the circumference of her nipple playing peekaboo with the nippy air. Okay. Nice word choice. Relax your mouth, would you? God, you're so bossy. Allowing the delicate muscles of her lips to... He spelled liquefy wrong. Into an amnesiac, hardly autonomous fiber puddle. Asuna's entire skeletal frame seized up till it vibrated with magnificent quakes of shock as Kirito's lips pressed against her own. Hey Mitchell, send me the links to these. I'm going to put them in the description. His warm hands resting against the naked surface of her back. She still found it funny, or maybe ironic, how perfectly her lips melded into his whenever... Why does fucking computer stop? It's pressed against her own, his warm hands. See, I fucking computer scrolled up. Now I don't know where I'm at. How perfectly her lips melded into his whenever they conflated. Like they had been purposely made to fit each other's and no one else's. All her life she had been unknowingly searching for that piece to her puzzle. The one and only person she'd allowed to smother her oral orifice in sexy strands of saliva. His taste was absolutely magnificent. So deep and musky. So full of mystery and hurt. It made her want to kiss him so damn hard it'd all just die out. Fall into an abysmal land of psychological extinction. She wanted to be its one and only antidote. The one and only thing capable of giving his life profound meaning. She planned to tell him that through the poetic movements of her lips, every time they touched, every time they moved, every time they breathed. What were you about to say?
I was reading along with you.
Okay. They parted gently, lips peeling away from each other like sticky gummy magnets. Kirito delving deep into Asuna's eyes with that galactic blue stare. This one's actually really romantic compared to the other one. It is that made you question reality for just a moment.
Suck my dick.
Nice.
Snake.
Until you decided that touching him and kissing him. You know what, Mitchell? I'm gonna kick you out of this party so quick.
I'm sorry. Ben.
Let me finish this.
It's solid snake soundboard.
Two decided that touching him and kissing him, and just being with him was a dream submerged in... It should be reality, but it says realty. I'm pretty sure it's not a house. Unable to amalgamate... That's a nice word. Amalgamate with it, and thus remaining in his own membranous, malleable cavity that reality couldn't touch. It was pure ecstasy. Just being in her own little dream world with Kirito. Hell, even if it was just some adjunct of reality, looking into Kirito's eyes seemed to eradicate any and all ties that may have existed between the two formless entities. And it made her... Oh god, I just read down this. I don't want to read that. And it made her happier than she dared to admit. They were soulmates. True and utter soulmates. It was an undeniable fact of reality. No dream could evaporate such a solid destiny-carved fact, even without the capability of assimilation. Oh, Sarah, if you knew what I was reading right now, you'd hate me forever. That wasn't much of a taste test, Asuna touched her forehead to his. Their noses just barely brushing, lips quivering in deranged impatience at being so damn close, yet not quite able to touch each other. You want more? Mm-hmm. Unable to be apart any longer, their lips smashed together with much greater intensity than the first time, viciously messaging every inch.
What?
I was reading everything you're typing in chat.
I didn't type anything.
I see it all, dude. It's right in front of my face. Every inch of kissable lip surface area. Asuna pulled herself closer to Kirito, her chest smooshing against his body and her nipples stiffening up in intrepid adulation of his toned, hot build. The feel of him so close to her, close enough for her to feel his heart hyperventilating in blissful fits of disoriented systole. It made her lips tingle, a tongue reach for foreign surfaces. Her clitoris fidget in hardly containable suspense. Fuck, just start laughing. I got this. Their tongues coiled around each other, trying desperately to slide across every nook and crevice the mouth hid from the outside world. They wanted to map it all out, glittering jewels of saliva trickling past their lips till they got licked back up again by a new wave of vehement tongue pressing. They parted for a mere fleeting second, both heaving from lack of oxygen and many spit bridges suckling onto each other's faces, before reconnecting with passionate hunger. No, I do not. Kirito's fingers were creeping down her back. Oh god, it's escalating quickly, Mitchell. Past her thong, sliding beneath its stringy barricade until they were safely within the vicinity of her vagina, slinking up and into its wet... Oh, Lord Jesus, Mother of God. Wet, cum-soaked interior where it could... Stop it, Mitchell, you're gonna make me lose it. It could freely fingers full about, sending Asuna into a breathless string of moans, her lips unable to part from Kirito's despite retracting with natural delight at the maddeningly, oh god, it's a hard word to say, pleasurable dancing of his fingers in her hot, sweaty vaginal cavern. I'm gonna get kicked off of YouTube for this. They breathed heavily, mouths wide open, yet still trying to remain intact. When Asuna felt herself being moved into a more viable position, her back resting against the couch and Kirito over top of her, kissing her and fingering her in such a goddamn sexy way. Well, everything tended to look sexy when you had Kirito's fingers touching her back. Why the fuck would you say vaginal too? But that didn't stop Asuna from moaning into his mouth with erotic depravity. She wanted more. Why did they go Japanese? I'm not moaning. Mitchell, you can moan it. Since you're reading along with me, you can do the moaning if you want.
Wait, where is it? I didn't...
Kirito-kun, go ahead.
What is it?
Oh, you can do the actual... Mitchell, if you want, you can do the dialogue. I'll be the narrator.
Okay, wait, where do I go?
She says Kirito, ... kun.
Stop it.
No. You're above that, It's above lips stickingly retreating from Kirito's with the wet clip.
I'll read dialogue. I'm gonna
Alright,
kill
go ahead.
myself. Kirito-kun.
She could hardly breath. That's what it says. That's what it says. There's stop breathe. It says breath. She could hardly breath. She didn't want to breathe. Why did you say you're stupid? Breathing would just interrupt the buildup of passion being produced by their intimate fondling. Why did Mitchell? If you think about it, I have it worse than you. Why did Kirito know exactly where her weak spots were? She couldn't just let him overtake her like that. He was gonna get it. That sounds very bad. Lips stickily retreating from Kirito's with the wet plip. Asuna stuck... Yes, it is. It's almost... No, we still have a bunch. I'm not lying to you. Asuna stuck the tip of her tongue against his neck, pressing her lips onto his skin and suckling with gentle ferocity. Kirito's hands had come out of Her vagina was now sliding up the side of her body. Till his palms... Stop making sound effects, goddammit. Till his palms slowly came to contract atop her firm, erect breast, smoothing with such slow, menacing pressure that Austin was forced to groan louder than before. If someone's outside my room, they're thinking I'm a fucking weirdo. In an effort to remain looking as if she hadn't gone completely numb with orgasmic delight, she slid her fingers down Kirito's stomach until they felt his boxers. She had not intended on letting them stay on. No way. Slowly, seductively, she pulled his bottoms off until eventually he got where she was going and finished the job for her, giving her the perfect opportunity to catch him off guard and make him moan his surrender. Oh Lord Jesus Christ, help me. Lips widening eagerly, Asuna lowered her mouth to Kirito's exposed penis.
Penis.
I'm such a 5-year-old. Tongue tip teasing it with wet gaping kisses.
Whenever she says something about penis, like, I'm just gonna say it, like, loud and be like...
Feel free. There's a balls coming up, you can do that too. And circling deviously around his head. Blowing lightly, vainly attempting to prep Kirito for a grand showcase. I'm sorry, mother, that I'm reading this. She finally slid the entire shaft into her mouth, one hand caressing his balls. Oh god, Dad, please don't. Well, the other, I forgot, he does watch my streams. I'm so sorry, Father. The other hand stroked the shaft in sync with her mouth movements, back and forth, back and forth. Oh god, 3 hours. What the fuck? She could hear a few faint moans escape his mouth as his Mitchell was coming up, as his penis began to hastily stiffen up. But she wasn't about to let up.
Okay, keep going.
She had promised him, well, in her own mind at least, that she'd give it to him good. Oh Lord Jesus Christ, keep mouthing his entire cock. Austin began to softly hum and moan, her tongue stroking his shaft with... Goddamn it, rhythmically pleasing pressure. Lips vibrating against it and sending it into a rumbling fit of orgasmic convulsion. Nice word choice. Hardly should be a comma there. A few seconds later, Kirito had reached his limit and exploded into her mouth. Oh Lord, I'm gonna gag. His hot, sticky juice icing her oral cavity, his deep, sexy flavor, wiggling and oozy, percolating from the corners of her mouth as she tightened her lips. Oh, mother of God. Asuna swallowed it greedily. Oh fuck. The taste making her taste buds shiver so violently you'd think they were dying of superheated pneumonia. Fun fact, if you eat pineapple, it actually makes your cum sweeter. No, I just came up with that.
Hey, Ben, you gotta stay in character. Keep going.
There's this dialogue coming up soon, Mitchell. The creamy body warm semen slid down her throat with viscous delectability, leaving Asuna free to lick off any leftover blotches that had not made it down her throat successfully. Fuck. Giving him one last final lick all the way up his center. This person's British. Till she was a hair's length from his lips. Asuna brushed his tousled ink-black hair to the side slightly, wanting a full, unobstructed view of his beautiful, brilliantly dilated eyes. Go ahead, Mitchell.
Cleaned up the mess pretty good, huh?
Alright, I may take Kirito's voice because you're not doing it right. You can do the girl voice because that's what I demoted you to.
I'll give Kirito.
A few dramatic breaths flew from his mouth, most likely due to the fact that the communication portion of his brain was still in complete and utter awe, forced to inactivate itself for fear of blowing a neuron into oblivion over what had just ensued down below. This is a lot of psychology. Asuna giggled lightly. Excuse me.
Wow, nasty. That's the nastiest thing you've done this stream.
Good. Lips pressing against his with tender suction, but Kirito pulled away, eyes morphing into a self-serious stare.
It's you.
No, you want me to be Kirito?
Yeah, boy.
Is that it? His voice came out so damn serious, so full of expectation. Asuna couldn't help but burst into... Oh, Lila's back now, sorry.
Wait, what?
Lila's back. His voice came out so damn serious, so full of expectation. Asuna couldn't help but burst into a fit of laughter. He was so cute. Go ahead, Mitchell.
We'll save the rest for tonight, K? Question mark?
Arms twining around his neck, she gave him one last kiss as proof of her promise. A smile still spread across her face. Nice alliteration.
I love you, Kirito. Without you, I'd be the biggest screw-up.
Mitchell, you're ruining the complete mood. Some people may find this nice.
I love you, Kirito. Without you, I'd be the biggest screw-up.
Asuna. That was creepy. I apologize. Kirito placed his... I got 2 in for some reason. Kirito placed his hands gently. My life is so done after this, and I don't care. I had none to begin with.
Top her cheeks. What cheeks you think they're talking about?
Kirito placed his hands gently atop her cheeks.
Cheeks.
No. Where am I? Pulling her face so close. It says not even an oxygen molecule could slip between them. Nice chemistry. No pun intended. All they could do to remain breathing was inhale the other's and respire recycled air. Oh, it's me again. You're too damn beautiful to ever be a screw-up. Leaning in, he propped his forehead against hers, his resplendent cobalt orbs looking deep into her own. Way past the sclera. You're way too smart for your own good. Way past the irises, way past the people, right into the very pit of her quivering, felicitous soul. Okay. I will never stop loving you, just as you will never stop being beautiful.
Oh shit, 1 second.
We'll find out.
Kirito.
Mitchell, why? You're the one who made me read this. Stop it, stop it, stop it. She could not tear up at a moment like this. No way, no way, no way. I love you, Asuna. I love you so much. That was it. She could no longer physically restrain the hot, salty tears stinging her optical gates. Why are you calling eyes optical gates? Asuna nuzzled her face into Kirito's warm, bare chest, her tears shattering atop his body like crystalline we're almost over, it's okay. The crystalline treasures of the most delicate make. He was hers. He was hers and only hers, no one else's. Her and Kirito were soulmates, and no world, no universe, whether fictional, virtual, or anything in between and beyond, could ever deny them such a fact. Destiny was concrete, and nothing could possibly change their being together. No one could possibly tear them apart from each other's loving embrace. As long as she kept this in mind, as long as she remembered not to forget how trustworthy Destiny really was, she was sure. She was sure that, no matter where they'd end up in this fucked up game of life, of a world where the distinction between reality and fiction were synonymous creatures, species of the same mother, that's a bad run-on. No force could ever take that predestined eternal love away from them. Tracing the indents of his stomach muscles with her chocolate-crusted fingers, Asuna began to giggle uncontrollably, leaving Kirito to look on in confusion. I think that's me. What? Go ahead, Mitchell. Finish it.
Oh, it's nothing. It's nothing really.
I'm so sorry, Mitchell. Wiping away the prickly patch of dried-up tear water from her cheeks, she shouted with a playful smirk.
I just wanted to let you know your dish duty tonight.
The way he immediately began to flip out at her, all flustered and quickly becoming conscious of the fact that he was still naked as he continued to helplessly plead his innocence over a crime he hadn't even committed. It was too cute. This is exactly why Asuna could go on living in this world with a smile on her face. Thank God she decided to play Sword Art Online. Best decision of her fucking life. Alright, do you want me to read what the person said? Do you want me to read what the author said after the fact?
The author's notes.
I got this. Alright, wait, Mitchell, did a girl write this?
What do you think?
I don't know, because some guys write this. I'm not gonna lie. This is. I'll put this on.
I think it's a girl.
No, it's Lilac. Lilac Lena Lee. Nice name. All right, I'm gonna read this in like my perfect
sounds like a
feminine
stripper.
male voice. Okay.
Lilac Lee.
Officially the sexiest thing I've ever written, or at least I think it's sexy. That was the intention behind it anyways. Actually, the real purpose of this fanfic was A, to pay homage to the most flipping amazing anime pairing in the world, and B, to act as a therapeutic release to me. Although I don't think I'll be letting my therapist read this particular piece after all. Oh no. So if this has some technicality issues or whatnot, I really don't care to hear about it. Just deal with it. Okay. Good God, I love SAO. Like, I actually have so obsessed, and OMG, don't even get me started on Kirito and Asuna. OMG. Dies of eternal loving. And now back to my novel. All faves, reviews, watches are greatly appreciated.
I want to write a review. This was fucking cancer.
It's over. I wrote it, I wouldn't doubt it, Lila. I don't know what you're into. We are done. Are you sure, Mitchell? I feel like you want more. Mitchell, I think hey, look at it this way. I think me reading it put Mitchell over the edge.
That's how you said that, like, the white girl. Okay.
Dude, I'm a great voice actor. I can do a lot of voices. I told you this already.
Oh, shit. What am I doing in my life?